fiber isn't essential in humans because first of all, fiber cannot digest. Literally, we cannot digest. We cannot get anything from fiber. You imagine you eat tons of fiber. Yeah, you're gonna be like full, but doesn't mean you get the nutrients, the all the soluble vitamins, all the fat soluble, all the water soluble vitamins, and also all the fat soluble vitamins. You will not get that. You will not get protein. You just didn't get anything. Even though you eat tons of fiber, you feel like full. But the thing is just like some dog shit which basically had nothing about. Literally you will not get anything. Literally you will be like starved and you will be dead if you like do this consistently. If you like stay with this for like a long time. But I want to tell you that a lot of people say fiber is required, is good for the digestion, good for the stool, whatever it is. The thing is, there's a study that even though it's a small person of group, but all the people around, you imagine like 10 people, usually study always like, 7 people get good result, 2 people get like medium result, they just like nothing different about, and 2 people more is just like, and one sorry guys, and 1 people more just like get worse result, right? But the thing is, in this case, all the people, all the people who join the study, whatever it is, right, their constipation just got better. They had no issue with the stool, they had no issue with the digestions. Literally they just like improved significantly. But the thing is, why fiber aren't essential specifically because it's just like anti-nutrients. When you eat fiber, it's like block 30% of the nutrients absorption. There's a reason why it will like slow the digestions when you are like eating fiber. For example, you're eating something, right? You're supposed to get it quick, but not quick as like carbs, which basically you instantly get what you need. But the thing is, carbs aren't essential at all, so we don't want to talk about that. For example, we eat meats, right? We're supposed to get that in, in a not a really quick time, but in a good amount of time, right? But specifically, if you eat fiber, it will slow down the digestion. A lot of people say it was good. It will make you fuller for a long time, which basically you will not feel hungry, easily feel hungry. But the problem with that is it is anti-nutrients and it will block 30% of the nutrients that you need because fiber is an anti-nutrients, which basically when you eat fiber, all the nutrients that you eat from the meat, from the dairy, from the organ, whatever it is, it will be blocked by 30%. And you didn't get anything with fiber. And the reason you feel full because you just like eating something that doesn't mean anything. It's just like a solid things, and then you put in your body. Then you didn't get anything from fiber. Literally after that, through the process in your intestine, and after that you poop it out. There's nothing about it. You will not get anything. And the problem with the fiber is just like block the 30% of the nutrient absorption, which basically is not optimal. And there's no reason to eat fiber at all because the fiber can be ferment into an aldehyde, which basically is really toxic to your colon. Which basically that's why a lot of people had a lot of like issue with the constipation because they ate a lot of fiber because fiber are not essential. It's just like blocking the nutrients absorption and your body doesn't get anything. Yeah, it will slow down the digestion, but the thing is, why you want to slow down that you really want to? For example, why you want to slow down? if you want to get the proteins. If your body needs the protein, if your body needs the fat soluble vitamins like vitamin A, vitamin D3, vitamin K2, vitamin E, why you want to slow it down? Is it there's any reason for that? Or maybe you just want to slowing down because you think it will make you fuller? No, it is not. You literally doesn't need any fiber. The thing is, if you always like easily hungry, it is because you eat a lot of carbs. Because when you like eat a lot of carbs, your blood glucose will be spiked, and at the same time when you are like blood glucose are spiked up, your insulin will be produced and spiked to trying to suppress it down. And when the high amount of insulin in your body, which because the cause of the high insulin in your body is literally because you eat a lot of carbs, which basically your blood level had tons of glucose, which basically there's a lot of carbs and will be produce a lot of insulin, which basically the insulin its main purpose to suppress it down. And the problem with insulin is like the excess of insulin will be like block the leptin hormone, which basically leptin hormone is like for the satiety hormone, because our physiology is the main purpose of the carbs is literally put you on fat to make you fat literally. And why it is in our nature, because when we are like in a seasonally during the winter we cannot like get the access of the food from the animals because it's so hard and also it's so like so cool, just like so extreme weather, right? So we are just like not active at all. That's mean we use the fat as our energy, our body fat. That's why that's why we consume a lot of carbs to put on fat, because during the winter, during the extreme weather, which basically we we are hardly to get food from the animals. We hardly to hunt the animals because all the animals were hibernation, were hide, or you just like feel weak because it's just like extreme cold weather. Then we use our energy source from our body fat. That's the purpose of the carbs, to make you fat, because the insulin specifically will block the leptin hormone, which basically and also will spike up the other hormone which are ghrelin. Ghrelin is the hormone that make you hungry, and leptin is a hormone that make you feel full, feel satiety. So basically, if you think that eating fiber can make you full longer, make you not easily feel hungry, the thing is, you don't need any fiber because fiber doesn't give you anything and just like block the nutrient absorption. So there's no point to having a fiber. But if you specifically your worry is you don't want to easily get hungry, specifically trying to low carb diet or no carb diet, which basically your insulin will be like stable. It will not like spike. When you're like eating high carbs, your insulin will be like spike. And when your body has like a lot of like insulin, it will be like block the leptin, and it will like spike the ghrelin, which basically you will feel more hungry even though you eat tons of foods. If you Even though you eat like tons of carbs, ton of food, like a lot, you still feel hungry because it block the leptin hormone. I mean that's it for the video, guys. That's the reason why fiber aren't like essential to us. Really, there's nothing we can get from the fiber. It just like block the nutrient absorption. It just like ferment into the aldehyde, which basically make your colon really toxic. Literally no point at all. I mean that's it. Before I want to end this video, I specifically link in the description below where I have this like online video course, which basically I will teach you all my knowledge. It was like valid, all my knowledge about nutrition, specifically to become more healthier. And my purpose of this is like to help my younger self to look more better. Because the right diet literally to make you look much better. Literally, the looks maxing advice is to specifically max out your diet. As we know that carbs can make you glycating, which basically makes you aging faster. And also, I'm gonna teach you what to eat, specifically what your body needs, what your body requires for. So link in the description below. So yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.